Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to my brothers and sisters in Islam, and salam to everyone else. This is Ali. So now for my flagship argument in showing that theism is the default position, not atheism. First, I want to mention that I do believe that there are such things as default positions, but that they are not based in skepticism. I also do not believe that default positions are grounded in things that have no conceptions of anything at all. To say, for instance, that atheism is the default position because babies are atheist runs counter to what a position is even to begin with, since babies cannot have positions. What needs to be proven is that upon our ability to think and realize things about the world, that our initial experience is either atheism or theism. And this is what I believe. I believe that default positions can only be grounded in initial sensory experiences, since such experiences must be accepted as accurate in order for us to trust our rational faculties as having any sort of reliability and corresponding with reality. To be brief, my epistemology is that of Aristotelian rationalism, which finds justification in foundationalism. Many may confuse my position with that of concept empiricism, but they are different, as noted in the info box. Note that I do not consider this evidence for theism. I do not consider initial experiences to be evidence at all. I simply consider them unavoidable conclusions until proven otherwise. That is why I believe, as I have stated in earlier discussions with many theists and atheists alike, that theism does not require evidence. It simply requires an epistemological demonstration to show that one has deviated from the natural disposition. In Islam, for instance, we call the natural disposition the fitrah, which is an innate knowledge given by God that inclines people towards theism, but monotheism in particular. While I am not arguing for this innate disposition in this argument, I am arguing that one realizes it at the time of initial experience of the universe, which I will demonstrate. Note that the argument does exclude some conceptions of theism as being valid because it allows for those conceptions to be falsified, and since they have already been proven to be irrational by either way of science or more contemporary philosophical ideas, they are not part of the argument. So conceptions such as pantheism and polytheism seem to be excluded from this argument. If you have any question as to how this is the case after reviewing my argument, please feel free to ask in the comments section or PM me. I also hope that the audio quality is better in this video, and you might have to turn up the audio in the slideshow presentation. So please do so. Anyways, I do hope that you enjoy my video and that it provides some information that is good for this discussion and proves to be of intellectual worth. Assalamu alaikum. It has been a number of years since I began constructing an argument for theism, and I feel that I have finally created a valid and sound version. Now, there is always room for error, so I am expecting my viewers to help me along by pointing out any flaws. I've mustered up as many possible objections and counters to the argument as I could, and I have reserved only one from this video since I don't feel it will be addressed by the majority of viewers. If it is addressed, however, I will make another video in response to it. Note that this argument does not prove the existence of God, since that's not the point. God's existence as being true or not is irrelevant for this argument. The point of this argument is to prove that theism is more rational than atheism. That's it.